Hi everyone, how's it going? So I'm here to get my work planner, the monthly view, set up for all of you because it's almost time. It's almost time to move to May and I'm so excited. I'm so ready to move to May. I feel like there have been a lot of changes and my team and just teachers that I work with have been amazing at like rolling with the punches, but there's just been, there's been a lot coming at all of us for the month of April. And so I think we are all possibly ready to just move to the next thing. Like just do as Anna from Frozen 2 says, let's just do the next right thing. Like one foot in front of the other, guys, one foot in front of the other. Okay, so I'm just trying to see where I have meetings and that kind of thing. I didn't even grab any sticker books, you guys. I should probably do that. All right, we're gonna go with bookish for this month's spread in my teacher planner because why not? I feel like we should be getting our reading on. I need to be able to mark meetings. So let me just see what kind of functional stuff is in here. Oh my gosh, those houseplants, I can't. I feel like this might be like my quarantine sticker book, like quarantine go-to. Oh, that's funny. Oh, maybe there's not as much functional stuff in here as I thought. Okay, so we're definitely going to use bookish for some of the decor pieces, but I do need some sort of like functional situation. So let me just see what I have close by. Maybe I have something that can like get us through because I use a lot of little functional things to get my teacher planner ready to go. Like basically that's what we do. I might have lied to you guys. I might not want to do this. Okay, switching gears. We're actually going to use this all in a season because there's a lot of these little like today type tabs that I can use. So we're gonna get springy and kind of seasonal in here, and I'm gonna try to stick to like the vibe of the homebody planner, which is so funny because I work from home. I just find that hilarious. Let me know if you guys find that hilarious too. And maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I find it hilarious that I use my homebody for my teacher planner. And if you don't know, if you're hearing me say that I work from home and I'm a teacher and all that stuff, that might sound kind of normal to you right now because everybody's doing distance learning, but it is not something that I do only because of distance learning. I am a teacher in an online platform and I work from home. So I love my job. I will never do another job. I don't think I can go back to working in a physical classroom. I just don't think I could do it. I don't know. I love my job so much and I love the people that I work with more than that. So I don't know. It's a pretty sweet deal, you guys. I highly recommend it. If you are someone who is looking at options in the teaching field, that's definitely something that we have available to us. And I put this sticker down on the wrong day. Oh, we're off to a great start. Let's get this down. And because of the nature of my job, so I am an advisory teacher at the middle school level. I also teach AVID and I also teach journalism at the middle school level. So if you don't know what AVID is, feel free to DM me or you can look at some of my past teacher planner videos. But essentially it's the most amazing class I've ever taught. You can also ask me in the comments. I just don't want this video to be 100 years long. So yeah, okay, so that's gonna be for an IEP meeting. I'm not gonna put like student information in there, but basically just gonna mark like what time it's at so that I am aware and I have my planner ready to go. All right, and this is an annual IEP, so there's different types. If you are a teacher, you're probably well aware of the different types of IEP meetings. So this one's an annual IEP, and this is from 10 to 11 a.m. On May 6th, we have for the AVID elective, and I guess this is a good spot to talk about this. For that AVID elective class, we have a meeting with our administrator, with the program coordinator, and with all of the teachers who teach the classes, which is awesome. So I love that they cut these out. These are like perfect for the monthly. I could use an entire sticker book of these. All right, so this is the AVID elective meeting that's happening here. And so next year, I am going, well actually starting in July, I'm going to be using the Daily Duo for my like day-to-day planning. And so the monthly will have my like meetings and stuff on it, plus like phone calls and interactions and stuff that I'm doing with kids. And then I'm also going to be using a dashboard planner as my like lesson planner, and I'm going to be tracking professional development on that calendar. So, or on that monthly calendar. So that's kind of my teacher planner lineup for next year. I'm going to be having 2 planners, which is going to be crazy but awesome at the same time. So back to the AVID elective. So AVID is an acronym, and as many things are in education, and it stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. If you are familiar with the AVID program, let me know down in the comments below, but I love it. We get to do a lot of really fun things like collaborative strategies with kids, higher level questioning. We call it college readiness skills. Basically, we teach them how to take effective notes. We teach them how to stay organized. We help them start learning and exploring colleges and all of that stuff. So it's actually a really cool elective. Saying that it's a college prep elective, I think kind of takes away from it a little bit, in my opinion. So that's that. So I have an AVID elective meeting this day. All right, so then Friday is a little bit busy. So I have 2 meetings that day, and then like an AVID boot camp thing. Yes, it's gonna be a fun day. I am excited for it. I love busy days, actually. They kind of fly by. I don't love that it's on a Friday, but it is what it is. It happens. We'll just put this for, oh my gosh, there's actually like a couple of meetings happening. I guess we'll have to figure that out. I'm not gonna put those things in there, or maybe I will. Okay, so I am gonna just add a sticky note because I have 2 meetings here that are scheduled on the same time on the same day. So let's see, Friday, I'm gonna just put reschedule one of these, 7th team meeting, House of Reps. We do also have an all-staff PD, so that's for sure. And that's those are usually at 9 a.m. And then we have AVID boot camp. Let's see if there's something else cute and functional that I can put in there. Of course there is. Okay, for AVID boot camp. So this is going to be a busy day. So then we also have AVID boot camp. That's at 11. And that looks like everything for that day. My days get filled up super fast. I have a supervisory meeting with my colleague, with Amy, with our team lead. So the way that our supervisory meetings work is that you meet with your team lead one week, and then you meet with your manager or your admin like the other week, which is cool. So this week I'm meeting with Amy, who is our team lead, and that's super cool and fun. Okay, so I have a supervisory meeting. That's going to be at 8:30. I also have like my lesson schedule on here, but I don't think I want that on my monthly calendar. I think I'd like to reserve that space for meetings. All right, Friday the 15th. Oh, and actually on May 1st, we have an all-staff meeting happening. This is usually something we do face-to-face. Every other month we meet face-to-face. But this month we are not, because nobody is meeting face-to-face because of the coronavirus. So yeah, we are meeting digitally or virtually instead. So May 1st, let me just mark that we have our all staff this day. I am kind of bummed because I actually really like seeing my colleagues face-to-face. It's one of my favorite things. Let's see if this will work better just on the sticker. Yeah, it totally does. I wonder why it didn't like those sticky notes. That's weird. So that's probably going to be 8 to 3. On this day, on Friday the 15th, we have our PLC for advisory and AVID site team. Seriously loving these stickers. These monthly cutout like label things. I am really obsessed with these. We have our advisory PLC, and that is at 9. Okay, oh my gosh, this video is gonna be so long. That's okay though, I know you guys love a long video. And then we have our AVID PLC, or not PLC, we have our AVID site team meeting on the same day, and that is happening. That's happening at, I think it's gonna be at 11. So that day we're gonna need to rearrange our boot camp. Just gonna add another sticky note. So this is one of the big reasons why I get things set up so early, is because things like this happen. I notice in my work calendar that a lot of meetings end up double booked just because they're like auto scheduled and that kind of thing in our Google Calendar. I like to make sure that I'm kind of on top of it and knowing when things are being rescheduled. So Friday, this is gonna be Avid Site Team. All right, so Avid Site Team at 11. So we also have Avid Boot Camp. Okay, so we just want to know if that's happening that day. So as you can see, my teacher planner is like super functional. Okay, we have another Avid elective meeting happening on Wednesday the 20th. So let me grab another, I'm gonna grab this green one. This green monthly sticker. Seriously though, I need like an entire book of these. If anybody knows if any other books have these in them, let a girl know, because I'm loving these right now for my monthly. These are so helpful. Okay, so there's that. So this is Avid elective meeting, and those happen bi-weekly, so that makes sense. That is at 9:30. All right, on the 22nd, there is also another professional development that's happening. Let's just grab that. I would love there to be like a yellow that goes that way, but that's okay. No big deal, because you have to make sure they're going the right way for the right side of the page. Okay, so this is a professional development. We also have team meetings that day, and we have Avid Boot Camp. So let me just get all of those stickers out. First, give me all the functional things. We'll do one of these underneath, and this is so funny because this is just like what my Google Calendar looks like, except cuter. So it has like all of these different flags and markers and colors and all of that stuff, but this is obviously much cuter and much more fun. Okay, so then that day, let's write stuff in. So all staff PD. Then we have our 7th grade team. It's at 9. And then we have Avid Boot Camp at 11. Let's see what else we have for the month of May. Saturday, Sunday, hopefully no meetings. Okay, Memorial Day I think is supposed to be a no school day. It says I have a supervisory meeting, but I don't think that that's going to be happening. And there will be like more IEP meetings and stuff popping up, I think, because it's just kind of the nature of how things work. Oh, so we also always have this thing called staff or spring celebration, but that's probably not happening this year because, you know, nobody is meeting in person. So all of our face-to-face meetings have been canceled. So right now, that is all of the meetings that I have happening. I also teach in my live lesson classroom on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for Avid, and I have a Monday lesson for advisory. I also have an engagement check-in with some kids on Fridays. In between that right now, I'm forecasting for students. Oh, I should put that on here also. That forecasting is due on May 8th, but I think I want to do that in a different way, as more of like a highlighted space rather than like in a monthly box. Not only because that monthly box is super full, but just because I think it would grab my attention more if I do it that way. So here's hoping. Here's hoping it will, at least. So we have our forecasting stuff coming up due in the very near future. So I'm just gonna put that in here. So forecasting is due for all of our ITR Yes kids by May 8th. So working on that this week and this month. So those are the big things. I guess I should add that probably to going on this month. I probably should. I like to kind of do this currently page like as I go during the month, because I feel like things just pop up and, you know, it gets busy and that kind of thing. So I like to have space to work on it like throughout the month. That's typically what I do just for work so that I know, but I'll put that again on this page. Okay, so I'll write it one more time, and that should also help it to stay in my brain. And I love this quote also for working from home. Home should be an anchor, a port in a storm, a refuge, a happy place in which to dwell, a place where we are loved and where we can love. I just love that. I want to like frame that divider. Okay, so let me write that down again. All right, so that is happening on that. Okay, I think my monthly is prepped for May. I think we're ready to go. I just need to check in about these few things. I have some IEPs already on here, which is awesome. I love it when our SPED team schedules those ahead of time. So then I will start doing a weekly spread soon, which is awesome. I actually need to bring those back in because it looks like the way that the Happy Planner set up May for 2020 that they didn't include. They started May weeklies on the next week, so I'll just bring one in. But I wanted to have my May calendar in here and all of that stuff to get set up. So yeah, that is my May monthly and how I plan for teacher planning. It's not super decorative. It's not very pretty. It's not super fancy. I might go in and fill in some deco at the end, but honestly, I need to know that these boxes are open because I need to have the space for different teacher things. So my work is very busy. I always send Leanne screenshots of my Google Calendar because it's so busy. Like I love to be busy, and I love that we have so many students in our school and so many options for different kids, but there is definitely a lot that's going on, which is super rad for so many people, especially for me because I love my job. But I'm stoked. So this is what's happening. We have a big task going on this month to try to finalize by the beginning of May. And then, yeah, it's just kind of, we're in the downhill swing, which I don't know, it feels kind of like we're in a weird place almost in the year because there's just been so much happening with like distance learning and like new requirements and stuff like that. But I won't bore you with all of that. But if you are a teacher, let me know what school you work for down below in the comments. I would love to know. And if you are a homeschool parent and you're checking this out, also let me know that down below. Or if you are just someone who stopped by my channel or a loyal, lovely viewer who just wanted to check out my teacher planner. So thanks again for being here. You guys are rock stars. You are the real ones, and I love you so much. Here is your internet hug for the day. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.